Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And I wanted to get this out to you guys and just share my thoughts on some things. Everything from the Randy Leach dowsing episode part 2 from this last Sunday night to some other things as well. So just kind of want to jump into all of this with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, staying cool. I hadn't checked the weather around the country for storms. If you're having any storms, you're being safe. And for those who did have a lot of storm damage, hopefully everything is going well for you. So let's start with this last Sunday night, the Randy Leach dowsing episode part 2. First off, thank you very much to Tamara for using her tools, her abilities to come in and do this with us. Very much appreciated. And we're going to start again with the disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. Some questions she is not comfortable answering, and with good reason. As she says, this isn't always accurate. There's some out there that claim 100% accuracy. I don't believe that. There's a lot of people who don't believe in the dowsing and that stuff as a whole. I understand that. I will say I grew up with a very religious background, and when it come to this, that was taboo in the religious world. But I think that some people do have gifts. Some of the stuff, and I don't want to go deep into this by any means, but some of the stuff that's left out on the religious side is, the Bible talks about, seeing visions. So that's all I'm going to say on that. That's as far as I'm going to get into that. For me, my personal opinion is if it's a tool that could be of any use on bringing a missing loved one home, I believe that tool needs to be explored. I believe the missing people and their families deserve everything possible to help bring that missing loved one home. And I'm open-minded with it. I find it very interesting, and I hope you guys do too. So let's start with this. If there is another case that you would like to see a dowsing episode on, please let us know in the comments, and I can talk with Tamara to see about getting that lined up. I do know that we want to do a Summer Wells part 2, and we want to do a Michael Vaughn dowsing episode. This is the little 5-year-old boy who went missing out of Fruitland, Idaho. Law enforcement did dig up a backyard. They did find evidence. Unfortunately, they did not find him. And there is belief that he may have been removed. I'm not confirming that. And I'm not trying to speak for law enforcement with that, but that seems to be the general consensus. So please keep that family in your thoughts and prayers. I know his family have fought diligently to try to find him. To be honest, my belief, he could be anywhere between Idaho and Texas. So hopefully a dowsing episode could help give some insight with stuff that, we're finding digging into the case. So if there is any other case you would like to see a dowsing episode on, please just comment that case down in the comments, and I will talk with Tamara, and we will work on getting that lined up. So Sunday night, part 2, Randy Leach. What she was getting with her dowsing rods seems to be consistent with an accident. And going through the answers from session 1, episode 1, Randy Leach dowsing episode, which took place on April 15th. I'm sorry, not April 15th. I thought I had the date on here. I'll get that date out to you guys, or you can go back and rewatch it. But looking at that one too was very consistent with an accident. Does that mean that Randy 100% had an accident? No, it does not. But it shows that there is still that possibility. Stuff that we have found, we've been working on Randy Leach's case over 4.5 years now. Is there stuff we found that leads to a potential accident? Of course. It cannot be ruled out any way that you look at it. Do I think that's what happened personally? Personally, I don't. But I also feel that that avenue needs to be explored 100% to know for sure. Just because I think something might not be it doesn't mean that it's not it. So that is going to continue to get attention. We are going to be in the area in the coming days, searching some locations that Alex and I have actually discussed in the past that actually come up in the questions on night 1 and night 2 with the dowsing episodes as well. So we will be going to those locations, getting those areas searched. And a lot of these, we will likely get to bring you guys along with us, filming that and letting you see the search efforts unfold and see firsthand, what is or isn't there. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. Speaking of search locations, if you have any search locations you would like us to go out and search, even if it's private property and you do not have permission, we will work to get permission from that property owner to access that property. Just send us an email, call me, text me, or the best way to do that would be our website. There is a page on the website to submit a search location, and we will be more than happy to do everything that we can to get that search done. So don't forget, if you have any locations of interest, you're more than welcome to send those over to us, and we will do everything that we can to get on that property and get that search complete. As you know, we do ground searches, we do water searches with sonar, and we have a drone. We'll be doing some searches from the air as well. Eventually, I would like another water setup, boat setup with sonar. So some areas we could have more than one boat on the water. And in some situations, I could lead a team and Alex can lead a team, and we could search multiple locations at once, cover more ground, and hopefully bring missing loved ones home a lot quicker. That's where your support really comes into play with what we do, because we can't do this alone. As we stated before, and I'm not going to go deep into all of this either, but 99.999% of everything that we do and have done has been out of pocket. And, with the expenses that's come up this year with, my mom passing and other things, that's really cut that short. So your support right now is, oh man, it's needed to be able to get out to do more. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I also want to say thank you to Jen for joining us Sunday night on the live feed. The countless hours she's put in, the dedication to the case, the map system that she has and that she has worked so hard on is just incredible. She has done so much. And, she mentioned how when people submit a location on that map, she puts their name on there. That's kind of the same mindset that we have, When Randy Leach is found, and I believe he will be found at some point, it doesn't matter if it's our team, if it's another team, if it's law enforcement, if it's family, if it's somebody who just randomly happens upon him. I honestly believe Randy Leach will be found because of the combined efforts of everybody. There are so many people out there that have put countless hours into this. And I think it will be a joint effort from everybody in that never give up attitude with this that's going to bring Randy home. And, Jennifer, we have been in contact for 2 or 3 years now, at least, and always had great conversations. She's always willing to help, do what she can, and just that's just so awesome. And that commitment is what brings missing people home. So again, thank you very much, Jennifer, for joining us on Sunday night's live feed. And we did talk about, she is more than welcome to come on at some point and bring up her mapping again, go over that. She did join us a while back ago and done that. And I would love to have her back on to do that again. Just incredible work that she's done. So again, thank you very much, Tamara. And Alex, I had asked Alex to kind of take the lead on that live feed. I know normally I do, and I want to be able to let our team members, take turns back and forth and having the lead on our live feeds and stuff with you guys. And so I'd asked Alex to do it this last Sunday night, and he done awesome. Thank you very much for doing that, Alex. And we'll be continuing doing that moving forward. Sometimes it'll be me, it'll be Alex, it'll be Tamara, it'll be Chrissy, and maybe I could talk Megan into doing it a time or two. As Matt commented the other night, I better be getting the doghouse ready. Oh, man. But I could tell you, Megan does a lot of work in the background on the cases. And, I bounce a lot of my ideas and thoughts in these cases off of Alex consistently. But Megan gets it almost 24/7. And she jumps into the conversations. She offers insight. She does research and helps me put things together. And, I couldn't do this alone. Our team is incredible. Can't leave out Jeff. Jeff is one of the most intelligent people I think I've talked to. Very good-hearted person. I got a lot of respect for him. And, Tammy, just a sweetheart of a lady, very caring and loving, concerned for the missing people, concerned for their families, and even moving forward, not just bringing missing loved ones home, but what can we do to help prevent the loved ones from going missing to start with? Just the numbers of missing people across the U.S. every year is staggering and just very concerning. So very, very thankful for our team. I literally could not do this without them. Incredible people. So let me know what you thought about Sunday night's live feed. I have had people already ask about a Randy Leach part 3. We will probably do the Summer Wells part 2 and possibly a Melissa Trumpy part 2 before we start going into part 3s. But let us know in the comments any case you would like to see us do a dowsing episode on, and we will do what we can to get that lined up. So Friday happens to be my favorite holiday of the year, Independence Day. I know a lot of people plan on doing fireworks, us included. Please be safe. I know there is a lot of drinking and stuff that takes place. If you are out drinking, please be safe. Have a ride to get back home. Don't try to drive after drinking. Not only are you risking your life and somebody else's, but I do not want to get a call that you are missing and us come and look for you and find you and you have driven off the road into a body of water after drinking. You know, get a ride. Most places, holidays like that, you could find organizations that give free rides. You've got family and friends that care about you. Do the right thing. Have a driver that can drive you home, get you home safe. Be safe with the fireworks. And just as important, don't lose sight of the true meaning of Independence Day, our great country, you know, where we are heading as a country and have been for the last several years. I know it's concerning, but we are still the greatest nation in the world. Let's continue to be proud of that. Let's continue to do what we can to continue being the greatest country ever. So happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Have fun, be safe, spend time with family. This coming Sunday night, we will not be live due to it being Independence Day weekend, but the following Sunday night, we will be back on live. So guys, with that, if you have any questions, anything, again, the website is the best route to contact us. The link will be in the video description. Until next time, you guys stay safe. We will see you guys down the road.